coach made vulgar comment to my son. Bacari Alexander has said he was not suspended as Detroit Mercy's men's basketball coach, but he did send an apologetic text message to the mother of one of his players for an inappropriate and apparently vulgar gesture. Prentis Mercer, the father of 6'7" junior forward Tariiq Jones, said he is upset about the treatment of his son after Alexander allegedly told Jones to suck his genitalia during a November 6 practice. "He told my son to suck his genitalia, grabbed his balls and stared at him," said Mercer. Read more. Attempts to contact Alexander were not immediately successful on Friday, and UDM athletic director Robert Vowles declined comment. Per university official protocol, Detroit Mercy does not provide public comment on internal personnel issues, Detroit Mercy spokesman Gary Lichtman said Friday afternoon. Mercer and Jones' mother approached the Detroit Mercy administration about the incident, which came after UDM's exhibition loss to Wayne State on November 4. Alexander coached in the Titans' season-opening loss to Virginia Tech on November 10, but eventually missed 7 games for what Detroit Mercy called a personnel matter. Alexander returned to the bench on December 6, and has maintained that he was not suspended. Alexander, however, did vehemently apologize for the incident on November 13, according to a text message Mercer forwarded to the Free Press on Friday. In the message, which came a week after the incident, Alexander alludes to his comment being made in jest. Mrs. Muriel Mercer, Coach J.J. Jermaine Jackson, did share with me he spoke with you. My intentions for wanting to speak with you is to address the inappropriate exchange I had with your son last week. Bottom line is it was wrong and I have never tried to embarrass any player in my 17-year career. Also, I've never tried to conceal or avoid accountability for any action that I've made. I spoke with Tariiq last week out of respect to him and apologized. And I spoke with my ad and had a meeting with him and Tariiq this morning. There's no words that I can say that will undo my mistake, but all I'm asking for is an opportunity to continue to rectify and move forward from this over time. Tariiq knows that this won't affect anything with him basketball-wise or his overall experience here at Detroit Mercy, as he's been a great member of the program. As a parent, I can totally respect your anger with me, and I guarantee that won't happen again with any of my players. I will not coach in the coming games moving forward to hold myself accountable for the standards that our ad and campus administration has for all of us in the department and university as a whole. Again, I'm sincerely sick. Apologize to you and your family, as this is not a joking matter no matter what the intentions were. Alexander, in his second year running the program, left his cell phone number at the end of the text message, which was verified by Mercer and the Free Press. Prentis Mercer said that's the only contact he has received from Alexander since the incident. Vowles has called the issue a personnel matter, and UDM is not subject to open records or requests because it is a private institution. This means the Free Press cannot inspect Alexander's personnel file for salary or disciplinary records under the Freedom of Information Act. Mercer, who served in the Detroit Police Department for 23 years, is part of UDM's campus security staff. He said the apology doesn't hold much weight. He used to approach me, he'd come by and see me and shake my hand and say hi. Mercer said. Since this incident, my wife and I have received no calls other than this text. Even the president of the university hasn't said I'm sorry for the incident. I'm not a big alumni or a big name. We're not a rich family. It's kind of pushing this under the rug as far as I'm concerned. As a police officer, if I disrespected a student or a citizen of the city of Detroit, I would have been fired. If anything, I would have been suspended. Jones, who prepped at Mount Clemens High School in Macomb, Dakota before going to Schoolcraft College for 2 years, remained with the Titans as they prepared for Saturday's game against Michigan. TV, ESPNU, noon. Alexander served as an assistant under coach John Baylen before taking the Detroit Mercy job. Not only do they allow him back, but put him in front of those same kids, said Mercer. My son is uncomfortable and can't have any respect for this guy. He's shattered right now from this person that the university has given trust to mentor. guide and teach. These are 19 and 20-year-old kids. To stand in front of them and disrespect a child directly,